What's happening, guys? Welcome to GI and welcome everybody. Sunny here, Gandhiji.io, EthereumGold.io. Trying something a little bit new today, guys. So let us know when you reach in the live chat, and we will be answering any questions that you've got. Got myself and CryptoSaint here. If you notice on the right hand side of the screen as well, I've added some information so you can see the contract balance, and you can also see both of the website analytics to see how many people are on the website right now around the world. Ethereum Gold website at the top and Gandhiji.io at the bottom. Just make sure we've gone live. I think we have. Everything looks good.
What's good, Sonny, bro?
What's up, CryptoSaint? How you doing, bro?
Coolin', man. Just had a neighbor pull up beside me, so I had to like mute myself for a minute.
That's good. I'm just checking the stream that we are going live. We've got a few people watching us. I don't know. We're just setting up, guys. It's a new stream. Hopefully you see us in the live chat. There we go. Good morning.
Hey.
Pace car Mike in the house first. What's up, Pace car?
Counter's not up.
That's what I'm just checking if the counter's not up.
It's good, Mike.
I see you in the chat there, Mike. Make sure we got the right link out for everybody. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. There we go. B Sanjay says good morning. Smart contracts. Good morning, G. Baleji, and welcome everybody. Trying something new on this channel now, so we've got some live stats up there, and also, if you've got any questions or need any help with anything, feel free to ask us in the live chat. We'll look through all of your questions, go through all of your comments. Got myself and CryptoSaint. I might be dropping the link. I might be dropping the link in the description as well in a little while for people to join up to the Zoom call and join in with us.
Love it.
Ram Ram bhai, Ram Ram. COVID-19 for now. What does that mean, Mike?
Say what's up. Saying that's what's up.
Okay, okay, yeah, that is what's up, unfortunately, at the minute for now.
Yep. Well, man.
Here we are, bro.
About time.
We have been saying it for a while. It's
a long time coming, Sonny. Long time coming. This whole thing, man. Everything.
It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. Like I say, I've enjoyed the journey. I'm looking forward to the journey ahead. It's one of those, isn't it? It's something that's it's been very close and dear to me, bro. You know that how much really I've put into this project, and to see it the way it is now, growing and expanding across the globe, it's amazing.
Yeah, 100%. It's been a great thing, man. Long 2 years that seemed like they went by in the blink of an eye. And I think in the moment, everything, as you're waiting for the next moment to be everything you thought it would be, it seems so far off. And then one day, it's 2 years later, and it's like, it's really happened, you know, over the whole 2-year span, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone, man. Congratulations to everyone. I don't want people to think that, look, this is it, though. We're just getting warmed up, bro. That's the way I feel. Congratulations, everybody who's stuck with us so far. And you know, just I'm so excited about the future. I've been speaking to a lot of people in the community, you know, about the project, and seeing the understanding and the knowledge that people are getting this time about how this is a longer term. You know, you can see the history of this contract 2.5 years almost now. So, you know, if you're ever looking for something that is long term and safe and secure, we've at least, if nothing else, demonstrated that. You know, over the past 2.5 years. So, yeah, great times.
Yeah. I think Sonny, just having the ability to be able to there's two aspects of you being accessible. The first layer is like being accessible as far as being a developer of the contract. But I think on a personal level, for many people in the chat or in the Discord or Telegram, accessible in a real human way. That's not about just the contract. I think that is going to set you apart and this contract and project apart for a long time to come. You just don't see that very much. Some developers interact with their communities, but it's very different and personal, and I think that helps
Yeah,
people understand a lot more about you and who you are and what your intentions are. And it's really one of the things that has it drew me here in the first place. I think we were becoming very friendly well before I ever was in the project, and
yeah.
I think that made it a no-brainer for me. You're not going to get that anywhere else, and
Bro,
I
you
think,
don't know. When you did your first video on Gandhiji and it came out, you don't know how shocked I was to see that video. Like,
yeah,
it spun me round. Like, wow, oh my days. CryptoSaint just made a video. I think there's 100 and something Ethereum in the contract at the time.
yeah,
And I was like,
yeah,
wow, CryptoSaint just made a video. I know I've been talking to you and we've been talking about ARB and all kinds of other stuff. But just, you know, it's not like you'd even come up with an inkling, or I'd never asked you or said, say, look, you know, will you make a video? Oh, Bale Ramesh Ji, thanks for the subscription, yard. I'd never said, you know, that, oh, could you make a video or this, that, and the other.
yeah. Never,
And
never.
you know, and you never mentioned anything to me that, oh, Sonny, I'm about to make a video or anything. So all of a sudden there was a video from CryptoSaint. I was like, oh wow, you know,
Yeah,
that was amazing, heartfelt though at that point as well. It's like, okay, and then especially because I knew your history, where you'd come from other projects and what you understood from those projects. So it really
yeah,
meant a lot because for me it was like, okay, this is somebody who understands this space, who's been through this smart contract DApp space. He's had a look at what we're doing over here, and he agrees with it and likes it. I thought, good
yeah.
morning, mate. Morning. Up nice and early today. It's only 4:45 in the UK. Golden says my
So
headphones are acting up. Oh no, guys, let me know if everybody else can you hear us nice and clear.
yeah, what's good, Golden? Yeah,
Yes.
man. For me, it was really difficult, and I think you see this a lot with people that were in the contracts that I were in. Coming away from those communities is a difficult thing because it's generally frowned upon. There was a lot of I would say, a strong bond among people in that community. P3D meaning, it was generally frowned upon to support another contract.
Yeah.
So, to peel away from that was kind of, at the time, it was a lot bigger than it seems today. But you see a lot of people doing it now, and I understand why it seems so hard. But when I see people release it and recognize this one for what it is, it to me is one of the most satisfying feelings
Yeah.
to see people that, because they believed in the tech, and they enjoyed the people that were around them as much as maybe if they did or didn't like the developers. Um, and so that bond is strong, but I see a deeper one that's possible here for everyone who's like, there's people, they're into their crypto, whatever project they're in, they really support it, and it's respectable in a way. Loyalty is underscored, but it's fairly satisfying to see people make the flip in the same way I did when I did a long time ago, because it was like, okay, you see a lot of people. searching for quality
Yeah,
after they've seen the lives. Okay, I'm done with this for whatever reason, and I'm looking for something else, or like, you know, what is new or what was actually true to what I thought P3D was going to be. And when I landed in the Discord, I think I'm pretty sure I stayed quiet. I didn't even say a word for like 2 months, you know. And it's like, you know, it's just the observation of seeing what's going on, who's there, how people interact,
yeah.
you know.
Mahi used to
It's,
kill it. I mean, he still does,
yeah,
but back then Mahi was on it. So Crypto Mahi, you see him in the community anywhere, guys. Give him a shout out. He back then
yeah,
he'd all every morning on the dot come and drop a message. Good morning, being there for the community, talking about a
yeah,
community leader. That guy, yeah, man. We owe a lot to Crypto Mahi for the past 2 years, man. He's been a shining light. There's many people in the community, that I could say the same thing about. You know, I'll let you know. We'll go through Rahul's in the community, and the new guys as well. Golden's smashing it right now. I see all the work that Golden's doing in the Discord. You know, great to see all these people from around the world. Spot baller from the Philippines. Shout out Western Star as well. Smart contract 644 Saudi Arabia. Wow. Bro, Anton Ruel, Jason Pearl, XRP Command Center. Salam, bro. Hey, everyone. Yeah, man. See, it's really nice. It's really nice to have the community around. And I was just talking to CryptoSaint as well. I think we're going to do more of these kind of streams on this channel where it's nice and open. Like we were saying, accessibility. Maybe not everybody's in the Discord, or maybe they're not in the Telegram group. If they have any questions or qualms and they want to know, are we still here? What's going on? Any kind of questions you've got, feel free to drop them in the live chat, and we'll go through them. We're here with you. And see how this goes. What's happening, Summit Dasji? Bale. Good morning.
it's good, bro. It's one of those beautiful things, Sonny.
Yeah.
Just gonna say, man, I'm incredibly happy in an unspeakable way to be around so many people. Like, honestly, man, I don't think you take enough credit or give yourself enough, because, bro, you kind of brought together so many people.
That wasn't
Whether
me,
whether
bro. That wasn't me. That
whether
was
it's, well, that's what I'm
Gandhiji.
saying. Whether it's because you made the project, or it's just the project itself.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people that were involved in so many different things that are now here, and I think we all know each other in personal ways, as opposed to being potential rivals a while ago.
Yeah. I think they
It's,
all have
it's,
to accept a little bit, and you'll find a lot of them in the program, in the project as well.
Spiderball's got a question.
Butterball, there's no token burning like for those who sold their tokens. The tokens, when they're sold, are burnt, and the Ethereum is released from the smart contract in that process. So when tokens are burned, Ethereum must come out of the smart contract. That's when people sell their tokens. When Ethereum goes into the smart contract, then tokens are minted. And that's a requirement as well. For tokens to be minted, there must be Ethereum sent to the contract. That way, the contract can manage and balance the whole economy. So when Ethereum's taken out, that means that tokens are burnt. And when Ethereum comes in, like somebody just spent 1 Ethereum there, that Ethereum goes into the smart contract, and the smart contract allocated 65 tokens to that wallet address. If that person were to sell those 65 tokens, those 65 tokens would get burnt, and the Ethereum would be released, a relevant amount of Ethereum for those tokens. After the fees would be released, the 10% buy and sell would be released.
Hope that answered it.
Sunny Budgie, what happened to the reinvest button? We have removed the reinvest button from Ethereum Gold at the moment because for a few reasons. I want to explain, withdrawing is the same. Sorry, reinvesting is the same as withdrawing your dividends and using that Ethereum that you've withdrawn to buy new tokens. It's the same process. How it helps the project at the moment is it means that we're having more interactions with the smart contract daily. So that is helping us get up the rankings on things like DAP Radar and all the other DAP stats sites. So one of the reasons why we've taken it out, reinvest. I mean, if you're really desperate to use that reinvest function, there are still ways for you to do it. But if you do withdraw your dividends and then buy back in with those dividends that you've withdrawn when you want to reinvest, that does help the project get more eyes and get higher up the rankings on the DAP sites. We can have a look in. I mean, when I was just talking to CryptoSaint, we don't need too many more new users to be basically stuck to the top of DAP Radar, which is what I'd like. So when we get to that, we can have a look and see. There's a few new updates coming to the website, but we're not going to change anything. We can't change any functions, obviously, within the smart contract anyway. But there's going to be a bit more of a guide page and some more information come to the website very soon as well.
Yeah.
Someone says, folks from diverse group has enriched the community. Definitely. People from all around the world. Mr. Bambank, good morning, G. It's nice. Very early morning for everybody. You can see on the right-hand side, guys, as well, for all the people watching now just joining, that is the live website statistics for people who are on the website. So if you're not on the website at the moment and you go on the website right now, watch out on there and you'll see your own little personal orange dot pop up. I think it's better not to have the reinvest button, keep it moving. If people are willing to help us out that way, that's great. But we didn't want to completely lock it off, so it is still on the Gandhiji.io interface as well. So
Yeah. I love it.
Sparkle Balls says, makes sense. All right, let's get some more tokens.
Sure.
Definitely learn. I mean, it's a great system. It's a great bit of knowledge to have. Learn, if you learn how to use this smart contract completely, by the point you've learned everything about this smart contract that you need to know, you've got a pretty good grasp of how cryptocurrency works. That's the great education of this particular smart contract and this project, that you're going to learn how to look after your private keys. You're going to learn how to send transactions with MetaMask. You're going to interact with a smart contract. You're going to be doing all of this really deep crypto stuff, but with a really nice, simple user interface where it's click and go. So and again, there's so many people in the Telegram and in the Discord that are willing to help. We've actually set up a new room in the Discord that's called Help Desk. So anybody with any questions, or if you're new to the program and you need anything answering, you can't get it to work or anything like that, you can go to the Discord and jump in the help desk and just ask a question. And there's people in there monitoring that pretty much, I would say, 24/7 now, 24 hours a day. So wherever you are in the world, there's usually somebody online within the community somewhere. No, mum's the word on Index. We're not. The thing is, Summit, I don't want to put people off learning about Gandhiji smart contract and Ethereum Gold smart contract now. When it's time for that will be done as an add-on, and it will be done, and then we will do the promotion for it afterwards.
No, Neil. But you could come to DLC Discord if you want, and we can chat if you want. But no, not in the stream. Man. It's not a name I've seen before though. But yeah, man, come to DLC Discord, bro. We can talk all you want. For right now, Ethereum Gold.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, for now. I love it. Very excited, Sonny. I think with this recent action today in the last weeks, it's just going to be on a new level of discovery for people who've not known or heard that the project existed. Like I said, with it being near the top of DApp Radar's list, I think that's going to be a good thing for visibility. and allowing other people who normally otherwise wouldn't see it so far down the list to get introduced to it.
Yeah, I'm very excited at the minute. I can feel that I feel we're about to burst out of just a little DApp bubble and hit a more mainstream level of cryptocurrency. And I think when that starts to happen, we're definitely going to see a lot more growth and a lot more in the community and hopefully in the contract as well. In that sense, that's normally the way things happen. Ooga booga, what it do, bro? Well, how you doing, bro? Good morning to you. Senegal, nice, bro.
Ooga. The name cracks me up so much.
Ooga booga, can I ask you a question, bro? Are you Slick Willy?
It cracks me up hard, bro.
Yeah, Golden says there's so many people not even in crypto, much less in ETH dApps. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Golden, you'll notice this though, and this is something that we've noticed time and time again, is people when they come in, I would say more than most, there's a lot of people joining our smart contract that haven't interacted with MetaMask before, that haven't, some of them haven't even had, Ethereum. So we're definitely with this bringing in more people to the dApp space, and I believe more people into Ethereum and holding Ethereum as well. So I would beg, I do look around in other communities. I keep my eye on the ball with regards to other projects and what's going on, especially in the dApp space. And that does seem to be a lot of the time, a lot of the same audience going round and round and recycling. But I see a lot more new members to Ethereum, to dApps, to smart contracts, to all of that within our community. Yeah, I was talking with CryptoFace last night, Western Star. That's all on the way.
Oh crap! Look at that. Bro, it's like I found money on the
You're
ground the other
Bernie
day.
17. Okay, bro. Okay. Just trying to keep track, bro. Just trying to keep track.
Found money on the ground the other day, right before things kind of kicked off, Sonny. Yeah. And I knew it was a sign. But I can't even remember the last time I found money on the ground. And I wasn't like looking for it. And I was like, hold on, is that what? Like, yeah, it was. It was just like, oh man, that's a sign. I don't know. I'm a person that runs across a lot of omens like that. I don't know what it is. Very interesting.
I like this name more. Ooga Booga. It's a good name.
It's funny. It's definitely funny.
Well, I see you in the Discord as well, bro, helping everybody out, man. I love that. I like to see people learning the education and people. They should be able to feel free to come in and ask questions and not be taunted or made fun of or anything, because from that point we've got a lot of new members that have not been in this technology before, and I think that's definitely key. We've got a great set of admins in the Telegram group as well, people there helping out. It gets a bit, I would say it does get a bit hectic in the Telegram, but if you're looking for something a little bit more, I'd say, refined, the Discord is a place, and especially there's different rooms there, so you can go in and really kind of get the attention that you need if you need it.
I was thinking, Sonny, I think one of the interesting things is when I first came into smart contract, like I never knew what MetaMask was. I was so green, and it amazed me. Probably about 50 to 60 or more % of the people that came into those projects never knew what MetaMask was. Maybe some of them didn't even have Ethereum at the time, but they were interested in those, this type of deal. And it's very interesting that even now, that's a great lead indicator that people, they're still learning about just simple things like, well, they're simple to us now, but like MetaMask and how to interact with the contract, even manually, and doing these types of things. It's a great learning curve, but I think it's like the evidence that so many people, I think it should be the right of every Ethereum user to at least be introduced to a contract like this and have that experience, because I think it overall reshaped how I look at crypto in general.
Yeah.
You know? And it's given me a lot of patience as far as being, because most of us that got into this stuff initially before IND was, Gandhiji or ETH Gold was out, was because we were speculating on different types of things in crypto. And this brings a different level of, like, not only education about MetaMask and the Ethereum blockchain and smart contracts, but like how to stay away from certain things that probably led us to the original, and I think that's just very interesting how, like, there's probably like such still a mass of people that that could still be reached and shown this stuff too, like, to say, like, you probably barely
Scratch the
chipped a
surface. Yeah.
little. Yeah, you barely scratch the surface with all of it, because you see that you come in, everybody has the same questions.
Yeah.
Oh, how do I do this? What do I do that? And it's like it's kind of laborious, but you got a lot of community members that help. But it's also a great sign that you're not just overlapping people
No.
who've been here,
Yeah.
who've seen all this, who there's so much room for growth,
No doubt, bro.
that
No doubt.
touching just a tiny sliver of the potential.
I've always felt that, bro. I've seen, and we've seen that grow more and more over the years, and each time more and more people, more and more growth. But one thing that remains the same is, like you say, is that process of new people coming in, learning, and then ultimately coming to the understanding by whatever means that, what, this is a great contract to hold your Ethereum in, and we get actual real results here with real ETH dividends. It's like, there's no funny business going on. People have been staking their Ethereum in this smart contract for years, and they are very happy that they've done so. And I expect that to continue for many years to come. Western Star, send me the info you have on that. That's contrary to what I've understood so far, or I've read up to so far. Summit Darshi says ETH Gold was a permanent project from the start, but now there's a sentiment in the public and they realise that it's the legit deal. So I can feel that coming from that side of the world now as well. If you're talking about India and everything, it's definitely a different reception we're getting from people and the YouTubers when I speak to them over there in India as well. India's blowing up even on Ethereum Gold website. Look, if you look on the map right now, we've got 6 people on Gandhiji, all in India, 7 people, and there's a big orange dot right over India. So Ethereum Gold, baby. Part-time Crypto says, I'm glad I found the lucky golden elephant. Who's the elephant in the room? I hope that's you, Crypto Austin. If it's you, bro, I miss you, man. I miss you.
I think we all miss him a little bit. He's the one.
Have a link to that map website. Unfortunately not. No, that's my Google Analytics, so I can't give the link to that out. I'm going to be streaming on this channel like this more regularly, guys, so you can keep an update on it and you can keep checking when we are streaming. I'd say at least once a week we should get together and do something like this on this channel. I've got something, I've got a cunning plan as well that I'm working on. It's nothing major, but just a little bit of an addition that's coming. Me and Saint were speaking about this a while ago, and we've just got to over 1,000 subscribers, guys. So if you've not subscribed, help us out with a subscribe, drop the like button. I don't normally say that and I don't normally request it, but I will tell you in the future, for coming and watching videos on this channel and the dropping a like button and subscribe, if we blow this up, any kind of income that comes from the revenue from the ads from Google, where that's going to go straight away, straight into this smart contract. So it's going to help us build up round and round. So just a small little trickle, but it's an idea that we've been playing with and toying with for a while. So we've got to 1,000 subscribers. We need to get some watch time up on this channel, and we'll get that activated.
Yeah, I hope to see that idea expand. I can't wait.
Yeah,
I
bro.
can't wait. I'll say
Yeah,
about
I've
that.
been waiting to expand that idea for a while, and it's like we're at this point now. We should every little
Do some
helps
things.
is a saying that we have here. So every kind of little income source we have coming into the contract, I think it'd be good, and it's something
I
that we
think
can do as a community.
when it boils down to it, bro, I think you'll like slowly uh kind of stumble upon all types of things like that.
Yeah,
That can be the same exact thing, pretty effortless too. It's very
yeah,
strange, but
yeah.
it's like a lot of people wrap their head around something like that. But
And
yeah,
then we could just do, without trying to confuse people out there, we could decide, does that go to the floor contract or does it go to the dividend contract, or do we split it half and half? How does it go? We can have some fun with that. Golden's asking, DAP Radar tracks the traffic directly from the ETH Gold website or OX167 contract. No, it tracks the transactions within the smart contract. That's the data that it pulls. It doesn't matter whether we're using Gandhiji, whether we're using the backup sites. It's checking the interactions with the smart contract. So they'll all be the same.
love it. What's up, Bitcoin trades? You doing TA? You doing TA on it?
Bro, I love it. I love your TA on it. I don't believe in that stuff, but yeah.
That's about as funny as people doing it on Hex. You doing some TA on that? It's fun to look at though. I want to see the chart, Bitcoin trades. I want to see the chart. Post that in the community tab for me. What comes after the retracement? Yeah, Golden. I think because they're not pulling from an actual smart contract. That's why it's showing zero balance. Or the contract that the information that radar has is to another contract address or something like that. But they switched over, so
No,
now it's showing
the thing
zero.
is, once you put your ETH into that smart contract, it's gone.
It ain't coming up. That's the beauty of this, man. It's like it's the people with crypto that want to be into something.